Hey, what's up? It's Kailis with the Recording Journey, and I want to share with you today my thoughts on an album from 1001 Albums You Must Hear Before You Die. An album that, from beginning to end, I thought, today, this album seems utterly standard as a rock record. It just seems like, this is basically like a generic rock kind of thing. The only reason it seems that way is because this album was so seminal and influential. It had such an impact on the evolution of rock music. That's the only thing that causes it to seem that way this far into the future from when it was made. Back in 1969, it was the debut album from the Stooges. And let me tell you, listening to it today, see these guys, they're loving it too. Listening to the Stooges' debut album today, it seems utterly standard. It's if you compare it to rock music today, and you've been listening to rock music your whole life, like I have, it just seems like what's supposed to be special about this? But if you know your history, if you know the landscape of music when the Stooges debuted with this album, you would know how revolutionary it was and how much inspiration it brought to the music scene and what an influence it's had since then. That's the only reason that listening to this album feels at all underwhelming, is because they had such an impact that all of rock music afterwards felt their influence. It's shown up in people's songs whether they know who they're being influenced by it or not. So I would tell you, if you're interested in where rock music came from, if you're interested in a seminal piece of rock music history, I gotta go give this album a listen. That's the debut album from the Stooges. Pop back onto the scene back in 1969. All right, take care, y'all.